Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be scrapbooking these two photos. This is of the Cinderella fountain that is right behind Cinderella Castle in Magic Kingdom. So let's see what I can do. All right guys, so this is going to be an example of more is more. Lots of decorations, lots of shiny, shimmering, splendid, lots of stuff that really doesn't have any bearing on the story. Not that I even really have a story for these photos. They're just photos of Cinderella Fountain. I like going to Disney, and I like taking pictures of the Disney things, and I like making pretty pages of the Disney things. Not every photograph has a story behind it. This is just me enjoying the Disney. So I had these frames. It was all on one piece of paper, and I went ahead and cut those all out. And then I am putting these big glitter gold stars in the center of the frames. Now the one frame that I have actually cut out, I am going to make a shaker out of that one. So it's going to have lots of shining, shimmering, splendid. So I've decided that I want to kind of trail these frames here along the bottom of the layout. And what that is going to do is give me a base where I don't really have to worry about my photos feeling like they're going to fall off the page, since the photos are going to be on the top. Now I'm trying to figure out how I want these to lay exactly. I want them to look like, you set these down on the page and you spread them out across the 12 by 12 expanse, and that's how they turned out. Like, I want it to look random. We spend a lot of time on our scrapbook layouts making sure that they look random. So now I have these two photos. One is a close-up and one is a little bit farther back. And I'm going to mat them on white cardstock. And I chose to do that because of the white stripes in the paper and also the white outlines on the frame. So I felt like, since I knew this layout was going to be big, colorful, and a little bit all over the place, I needed something that was going to be cohesive. Otherwise, it just looks like I, threw up Disney magic all over the page. And, you might think I did that even when the layout's done, and that's fine, because I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just a big old splash of Disney magic all over the place. So I have these sequins, and it's the Holiday Magic Sequin Mix. So of course, this is not a holiday. So I'm going to pull out the white Christmas tree sequins. And then I noticed there were a couple of white snowflake sequins in there as well. And there is definitely no snowflakes going on this layout. Now, if this was a Frozen layout, yeah, of course, I could definitely do that. Now, I love these sequins, but I felt like I needed some more colors. This was very blue and green, and I have pinks and purples and all the colors and yellows and all around. So I went ahead and reached for my Brutus Monroe sequins, and this is the Splish Splash Sequin Mix. Has some teals and some yellow and some prismatic purple, so I thought that this would be the perfect mixture to add on. Now I am just going to leave my sequins inside of the pocket here. I'm not going to change the Ziploc bag whatsoever. Now I was being so careful to line it up because I knew that my sequins were going to have to tuck underneath of the photos because the bag is a little bit larger than the frame. So I popped my photos up off the background paper, dropped down some fun foam, and then I added some adhesive so I could get the photos on there. And that little bit of lift of the fun foam is going to be the perfect amount to tuck in my bag of sequins. And that's when I realized I was a doofus and sequined the wrong side. Now I am just going to use my ATG to stick the sequins down onto the paper. It will hold up just fine. And since I have so many sequins in my sequin bag, I don't really have a need to make sure that you're going to have sequins all over. Like, it is a big old pocket of sequins. Even with the weight pulling it down after it's been in the album a while, there is still a lot of sequins there, guys. So I'm not too concerned with the sequins falling to the bottom. Now, at first I thought I was going to add this VIP Princess die cut along with the wood veneer crown because, you know, Cindy is a princess. But then I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going through the little pieces in my kit and I'm looking for the simple stories like Disney princess stuff because I know I have some. Not a whole lot, but I know I have some. So I found this die cut and I decided that instead of the VIP princess die cut that this was going to go there. I really did want to cover up the word on this frame because it didn't go with the story. It felt like it said relax. If you've ever been on a Disney vacation, you know that you really don't relax. Actually, most of the time when you come back from your Disney vacation, you need a vacation from that vacation because it's always go, go, go. And it's so stimulating and it's so amazing and so magical and so fun. So that's not a complaint. That's just a saying. If you want a relaxing vacation, Walt Disney World's probably not the place. So anyway, I wanted to get that word covered up. The other words on the frames I was totally good with. They say dreamer, love, happiness, adventure, and vacation. So it works out perfectly. I ended up grabbing the mirror and overlapping that with the die cut and putting it in the other corner of the photo. So now I've got decoration and then I'm looking for words for a title. So this word hour is off of one of the chipboard sheets and I hadn't used it yet. I used the other words. It never fails. Somebody will ring the doorbell when I'm doing a voiceover. I used the other words, so I figured this one would be perfect. So I'm making sure that my white thickers are not overlapping at the top and the bottom on the white stripes. I definitely want them to have the color on either side of it, so you can kind of read it a little bit better. So I just title it Our Cindy, and I've called Cinderella Cindy forever. So there that is. Now I have these big old rhinestone sticky things, so I decide to put them all over the page too because I've already got so much shining, shimmering, splendid. I need more. And then I find this little word that says fun, and I'm going to place that over top of the little arrow thing that I have going here. Now, once I do this, I decide that I have enough magical memories on this layout, and that is going to do it. So thanks you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again real soon for another video.